Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Celebration Assembly. It's the 23rd of April. Wow. It's just going so quick. I'll get my words out there. It's going so quick. I don't know where the summer's going. What a lovely day today. Sun's out. Let me know who has joined. Hi from year 6. Afternoon, year 6 and Mrs. Frost. Who else is here? Sanitize my hands. Who else have we got? Let me know in the comments who's watching from home. Which parents or maybe some AM nursery children are watching. Let me know. Pop it in the comments. Miss Tumlety says, hello, everyone. Good afternoon to Miss Tumlety and year 4. Action-packed schedule, as always. We've got some wonderful reasons for Remarkable Readers and Stars of the Week. We've got some wonderful attendance news to share with you as well, and 1 or 2 updates ready for next week. We've got 2 amazing days next week on the horizon. I'm going to tell you all about those as well. We've got Mr. Watson's class. Good afternoon. Melissa, good afternoon to you. And we've got Andrea. Good afternoon. We've got Jake Brownell's mum. Good afternoon. Mrs. Slinger and class. Good afternoon. Miss Thompson in year 3. Good afternoon. Miss Hayes sneaking into my office. What's she stealing? Tim badges. Miss Hay is not happy with the teachers who haven't uploaded their certificates. So if you haven't got one printed out yet, it's your own fault. Need to get that done. Miss Pinder, good afternoon. Year 1, 2 are excited to join the assembly. Excellent. I'm excited. Mrs. Dixon and year 2, they are, what does that say? Eating giant omelets and baked beans, just like in their story. Brilliant. Good afternoon to Godwin. Thanks for joining. Good afternoon, Carrie and Anya, of course. Miss Bentley says, good afternoon, Miss Bentley. And Miss Allen says, hello, everyone. I'm going to get started with our Remarkable Readers because, as I said, we've got lots to get through, and I never want it to go past 3 o'clock, so everyone's ready for home time in good time. So I'm going to start with Nursery AM. Remember, we go all the way through Remarkable Readers. And do a nice celebration at the end, and then we'll do Star of the Week with the little drum rolls in between. And we have a young man in nursery who is a Remarkable Reader for showing good listening during the story of Elmer and answering lots of questions. Brilliant inquisitiveness in early years in nursery. Wonderful to see. And the young man is Kevin. Well done to Kevin in Nursery AM. Kevin Simeon, you are a Remarkable Reader. Congratulations. You'll be getting a certificate and you'll be getting a trip to the Reading Robot to choose your own book. And if you're not watching live, maybe watching this recording, but I'm sure Miss Bentley and the team will be telling you on Monday if you don't find out in between. Well done, Kevin, our first Remarkable Reader. PM Nursery, a young lady who's been showing a love for stories, and she's been sharing stories with her friends. What a lovely idea that is, not just loving them herself, but sharing them with her friends as well. And in PM Nursery, that young lady is Rebecca. Well done, Rebecca. If you're watching, you are a Remarkable Reader for all the lovely reading you've been doing yourself, but sharing stories with friends. So you're getting a certificate and a trip to the Reading Robot early next week. Well done to Kevin and Rebecca. In reception, we have a young man who has shown a great attitude towards phonics this week, and his confidence when blending to read words. Huge congratulations to Jake Stevenson. Well done, Jake. You are a Remarkable Reader, just like Kevin and just like Rebecca. Your wonderful phonics has shone this week, and particularly your ability and your confidence when blending to read. Certificate and a trip to the Reading Robot on its way to you. Well done, Jake. Miss Taylor has chosen a young man who's been impressing his teachers with his fantastic reading. It's as short and as amazing as that, and it's for Cameron Martin. Well done, Cameron. You are a Remarkable Reader this week for your excellent reading and impressing your teachers. A trip to the robot and a certificate is coming to you, just like it is for Jake and just like it is for Kevin and Rebecca. Well done, Cameron. Miss Pinder has chosen a young man also, this time for fantastic reading in class and at home with mum as well. Isn't that amazing? Brilliant reading in school and even more, and brilliant reading at home as well. And that young man is Bradley Shaw. Congratulations, Bradley. You are a remarkable reader, just like Cameron, just like Jake, just like Kevin, just like Rebecca so far. And you'll be getting a certificate and a trip to the Reading Robot early next week. Well done to you and brilliant to see you on there, Bradley. Mrs. Dixon has chosen a young man for his consistent effort to improve his reading fluency. And that young man is Sugash. Well done, Sugash. You are a remarkable reader, like all of the names out of the hat so far, but you in particular have impressed your teachers with your excellent, consistent attitude to improve your reading. That means you're making progress. That means you're developing. That means you are becoming a better all-round reader. Well done, Sugash. Certificate on its way and a trip to the Reading Robot. Miss Thompson has broken them all and chosen a young lady. This young lady has shown some amazing expression when reading aloud with Miss Hay. Who is this young lady? Well, I'll tell you, it is Eden. Well done, Eden. You are a remarkable reader, and I'm so pleased to see you on here again, this time for your amazing expression when reading out loud. You'll have to show me when I come to your classroom next, your amazing expression. You'll have to read some of your even your writing, perhaps, to me when I come around next time. But well done to you. You'll be getting a certificate, if not already with you, and a trip to the Reading Robot. Well done, Eden. Another name I'm very, very pleased and proud to see on the list. Mrs. Slinger has chosen someone that hasn't been at our school for very long. This person is always showing a fantastic attitude towards reading, and that young lady is Lexi. Well done, Lexi. You are a remarkable reader. Congratulations to you. You have shown your teachers what a fantastic attitude you've got for reading. And because of that, you'll be visiting the Reading Robot to choose a remarkable reading book for yourself for free, of course, and you'll be getting a certificate. Well done and keep it going. Congratulations. Miss Tumulty has chosen a young lady who has been showing a good understanding in her resilient reader sessions. Beard stroking time. Year 4, have a little look around. Do you know who this is? Have they stood out to you this week? Have they been showing you in the resilient reader sessions how excellent they've been doing, like they have to Miss Tumulty, Miss Sowie, and Tim? I'll tell you who it is. The remarkable reader is Sophia Macaulay. Well done, Sophia. You are a remarkable reader for your excellent understanding shown in your resilient reader sessions. Well done to you. Certificate and book on the way. Year 4, did you know? Did anyone say Sophia's name? Pop it in the comment section, Miss Tumulty. Let me know if any of Sophia's classmates knew, because I always like it when classmates spot this before I read the name, because it means that they've been really paying attention to the success of their peers. Mrs. Campbell has chosen a young man who's been shown excellent understanding during inference sessions, especially when he added humour to complete a piece of text. I'm intrigued. I must see this bit of work, Mrs. Campbell. I'll tell you who it is, though, first. The remarkable reader is Owen. Well done, Owen Dryden Bates. You are a remarkable reader for this amazing inference, but also this comedy, this humour that you've added to a piece of text. I'll have to see what that's all about. Well done to you. You get yourself a certificate and a trip to the Reading Robot. Miss Tumulty says lots of people thought it might be Sophia. Brilliant. That shows some wonderful, wonderful observance, doesn't it, in the class? People know who's doing really well around them and probably aspiring to be the same. Well done, Year 4. Mrs. Frost has chosen a young man who's been able to explain lots of new words that he's discovered recently when reading. This doesn't surprise me because this young man is really, really inquisitive. It's a word I've just used there again, isn't it? And he's always asking me questions when I come through, and he certainly says hello every day, which I particularly like because it's very, very polite. Who is this young man who's a remarkable reader in Mrs. Frost's class, I hear you ask? It's Ryan Mason Robinson. Well done, Ryan. You are a remarkable reader for being able to explain about all the new words that you've been discovering when reading. with Mrs. Frost, and probably alone or with Mr. Rowland, Mr. Watson, Mrs. Dowie, and some of your friends as well. Well done, Ryan. Certificate and book on its way to you. And finally this week, our remarkable reader from Mr. Watson's class is a young lady who has had an excellent attitude towards finding inferences when reading. That word inference comes up a lot, doesn't it, at the top of school? And it's because it's such a difficult skill to get right. It's what often lots of questions on SATs are based on and where most of the marks are. And it's a really, really, really good skill to be able to do to show that you are a very competent reader, but also understander and comprehender of the text as well. So a huge well done to Mr. Watson's remarkable reader of the week, which is Alicia. Congratulations. Alicia, you join Ryan, Owen, Sophia, Lexi, Eden Sagash, Bradley Cameron, Jake, Rebecca, and Kevin as one of this week's remarkable readers. Give them all a big round of applause. Well done to you all. Some fantastic reasons for being star of the week, for being, remarkable reader there. Well done to everybody who will be getting a certificate soon. And of course, a trip to the reading robot. Well done, everyone. Keep it going. If there is anything that you can be doing both in school, but particularly at home to help with maybe some of the learning that we've lost or to catch up on learning you need to catch up with anywhere, reading is the one. And if it's books you need, come and see us. Even if you're not a remarkable reader, you can go home today with a book. That's not a problem. Speak to your teachers in your class straight away. If it's books you need to help you read more at home, then you just have to let us know and ask. So those are our remarkable readers. Let's talk about our stars of the week. Of course, stars of the week get, just like remarkable readers, a certificate, but they also get one of our super duper swanky Tim metal pin badges as well. Very, very rare indeed. You can't find them on eBay or anywhere like that. They're one of a kind. Well, about 1,000 of a kind, but Miss Hay better put them back as well. But they're very rare. That's what I'm saying to you. They're extremely rare. Let's see if I've got a drum roll sound effect first. I have. See? I said last week it was going to be smooth, and I'm continuing that into this week. Let's start at nursery again. We'll go back to front again. Let's talk about AM Nursery and a young lady who's been trying hard in everything that she's been doing. She's made great effort to put on her own coat this week. That's right. That's a skill that is so important, or just one of the skills that are so important when you're in nursery. If you're in year 4, 5, and 6, you're probably thinking, put your coat on, but you were there. You were all there at some stage. So this young lady has made tremendous progress in trying really hard and putting the effort in to make sure she could put her own coat on, which is amazing. So well done to Kani. Well done, Kani. You are a star this week for your resilience and the effort you've been putting in to make sure you can do a really important skill, which is being able to essentially dress yourself, put your coat on. Well done, Kani. You're the first star of the week this week. There's another star in nursery, of course, a PM Nursery star of the week. This young lady's been confidently joining in with all activities this week. So well done to Tiana. Congratulations, Tiana. You are a star this week, just like Kani, because you've been joining in much more than normal, but you've been doing it with real confidence as well. Congratulations to both of our nursery stars of the week. Certificates coming for you, if not already there, and a super duper metal Tim badge. Well done to the two girls in nursery. In reception, we have a young man who has been putting together some pretty remarkable independent sentence writing. Let me tell you all something. I've had such a gorgeous week again. I've managed to get around classes at least once every single day, which I always try and do, and spend as much time in the best part of this school that exists, which is the classrooms where all of you amazing children and teachers are. And I have to say, the standard of writing that's been going on right from nursery all the way up to year 6 has been amazing. Absolutely amazing. So well done to you all, teachers, children, parents, everybody. It's just been amazing. Seen so many wonderful examples, and I think we're going to see, I'm just looking down, some of the other bits. We're going to see some of these come out in Star of the Week as well, which just backs that up. And this backs it up, doesn't it? This young man's done some remarkable independent sentence writing in year 1, and it is a Mr. Kinley Nettleton. Well done, Kinley. You are a star this week for your remarkable independent sentence writing. You'll be getting a certificate if it's not already there, and one of our wonderful Metal Tim Star of the Week badges. Well done to you, and keep it going. Keep that wonderful sentence writing going, as well as the reading that's probably going alongside it. In Miss Taylor's class, we have somebody who is a whiz at telling the o'clock when telling the time. Lots of o'clock telling going on in school this week. I've seen time in lots of classrooms. Big yellow clocks, little white clocks, quarter pasts, quarter twos, half pasts. This particular individual has been doing super o'clock. Who is it? I hear you say. I tell you. It's Ocean. Congratulations, Ocean. You are a star this week for your wonderful telling of the time, and in particular, the o'clocks. Let me start that again. You're not only a star this week, you're a whiz at doing it as well, Miss Taylor says. So congratulations to you. Pin badge and certificate coming very, very soon. Miss Pinder has chosen a young lady who has had a super positive attitude to learning all week, and she's been brightening the classroom with her huge smile. Do you know who this young lady is like? This young lady is just like Miss Pinder and Mrs. Cole by the sounds of it, because Miss Pinder and Mrs. Cole definitely brighten that classroom up with their huge smile every day. So huge well done and congratulations to Charlotte Watson. Well done, Charlotte. You're a star this week, not only for having a super positive attitude, but for brightening the classroom up with your smile, which is just like your teachers by the sounds of it. Well done to you. Super duper Tim badge coming your way, as well as your Star of the Week certificate. Brilliant. I have to admit, every time I've walked through that classroom this week, there's been nothing but excitement and smiles. Well done to you all. Mrs. Dixon's chosen a young lady who has shown some pretty amazing effort and understanding of time in maths. I said I'd seen the clocks out quite a bit this week. He's another example of someone doing some super duper time telling, and the young lady is... It's Evie Grace. Well done, Evie Grace. You are a star this week for your super duper time telling, your amazing effort and understanding of time in your maths lessons this week. Well done to you, Tim badge and certificate coming. I'm just reading Miss Thompson's comment. Luke was very happy to hear about his sister getting Star of the Week. Oh, well done. Thank you, Luke. What a lovely way to behave and react, seeing your sister doing so well. I'm sure if and when your turn comes, Charlotte will be doing exactly the same. Well done to Evie Grace, who is a super duper mathematician and in particular a good time teller. In Miss Thompson's class, we have a young man who's had a fantastic attitude towards his PSHE, and he's been a mature and helpful role model to his peers during these lessons. So we've been doing lots of work on the physical, on the social, on health, on mental health, since we've returned, and it sounds like this young man is definitely leading the way in learning for those PSHE sessions. The young man is... It's Mr. Caleb Finn. Well done, Caleb. You are a star this week for your wonderful attitude, being a role model, and just an all-round, by the sounds of it, an all-round wonderful learner in your PSHE session. Well done, young man. Very, very pleased and proud to see you on the list, and a certificate and a Tim badge coming to you very, very soon. Mrs. Slinger has chosen a young lady that I knew was going to be on the list this week. Sometimes I know, because I actually ran over to the class a little bit earlier today with some of my, I don't know if I showed this last week. I think I did. With some of my, can you see those? Look how shiny they are. And they're real gold. No, they're not. But they look gold and they're very shiny. Those wonderful, remarkable learning stickers. I ran over to the classroom because Mrs. Slinger sent an image for a tweet, and that image was of the writing that this young lady had done. So she'll know now that she's Star of the Week. I had to run over there quickly in between doing some bits and bobs to make sure she got a remarkable learning sticker. Because for a year 3 to be putting together a biography on Beatrix Potter, that was the standard that this one was absolutely remarkable. This young lady knows who she is, and probably all of her class do now as well. But let me tell everyone else, the star of the week in Mrs. Thinger's class is Olivia Blackburn. Well done, Olivia. Your writing was absolutely amazing. And I hope you felt that when I ran over with the sticker to make sure it went in your book. And now you've got the credit of being star of the week for it as well. Well done to you. An absolutely amazing, amazing piece of writing. Well done, Olivia. And you'll be getting your certificate and Tim badge to match your lovely sticker as well. Miss Tumulty has chosen a young lady who has also been putting together excellent biography writing, this time on a different remarkable person. Their remarkable person year 4 was Marie Curie. So huge congratulations to Lucia Jameson. Well done, Lucia. You are a star this week. For the same reason as Olivia, you've been putting together some absolutely remarkable, excellent biography writing. I'll have to come over and have a look. I didn't have a chance to see that one, but I may well come over with our gold remarkable learning stickers and make sure you have a sticker as well. Wonderful. I said I'd seen excellent writing this week, and it's absolutely being backed up by the Star of the Week announcements. Well done to you, Lucia. Well done, Olivia, and everyone else who's won Star of the Week thus far. We only have 3 to go. Mrs. Campbell has chosen a young lady who's been sharing her quite amazing, and they are absolutely amazing. You might have seen these if you've been looking at Twitter and Facebook over the week. And this young lady has also had a gold remarkable learning sticker for her amazing violin playing talent. Not only did she show Mrs. Dowie, and we took a lovely video to put on our Twitter page and our remarkable folders where we keep talents and other bits of remarkable learning, and our Facebook page, but she then went to do it for the whole class as well, the rest of her peers, with such confidence. And I heard, I think her dad passed on to one of the teachers that she hadn't really been doing much playing since December either. So to do it so eloquently and so confidently is just amazing. So again, this young lady will know who she is. Mrs. Campbell's class will know who this is now, but for the rest of you, I'm talking about Faith. Congratulations, Faith. You are an absolute star this week for your just amazing violin playing. And if you haven't seen Faith play the violin, go onto our Twitter page, go onto Facebook, just scroll through. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. It was early in the week when that went on, and have a listen. It's a good minute and a half, 2 minutes worth of just unbelievable violin playing. So well done, Faith, a star this week. You'll be getting a badge and a certificate very soon, if not already there. 2 to go. Mrs. Frost has chosen a young man who has been really resilient this week. He's been really reflective in his attitude towards working on his corrections in maths, and what this has meant is that it has allowed him to achieve a better understanding of some pretty tricky multiplication. Did you know that in year 5, 6, you need to be looking at being able to multiply 4 digits by 1 and then 4 digits by 2 through the long multiplication method? It's very, very tricky. You've got to have good mental ability as well. So you've got to know how to do some of it in your head, work some of it on paper, and then know how the written method works as well. So it can get pretty tricky. So wonderful to see this young man trying so hard, being resilient, having such a good attitude, looking at his mistakes, doing the corrections, because that's what progress is all about. Who is this young man, you ask? Well, I wonder if Mrs. Frost's class are looking around. Have you spotted this young man doing well in maths? We've got 3 seconds. It's Harley. Well done, Harley. You are a star this week for your wonderful maths work, recognised by Mrs. Frost, your other teachers in Phase 3, and, of course, Tim himself. Badge and certificate on its way to you. Well done, Harley. Excellent work. Our final star of the week is another young man, and this young man has been putting together some writing. I did tell you, some writing, and in this writing, it was an amazing letter, and that's the word that's been used for putting together an amazing letter about becoming a theme park designer. Now, I've got some extra shout outs. Matthias, your writing was super duper this week, and Jackson, your writing about being a games designer, or no, it was a gamer, wasn't it? A streamer, was excellent as well. Patrick, really pleased with the effort that you've put into your writing this week also. So some special shout outs there. But this young man has been super duper amazing in his theme park designer letter. He'll know who he is because I think he was the only one that did theme parks. And he has also been the recipient of one of our shiny stickers because I've been to see him about this writing this week. So for everyone else, we're talking about Mr. Komar Hill. Well done, Komar. You are our final star this week for your absolutely amazing letter about wanting to become a theme park designer. Well done to you. Well done to Harley. Well done to Faith, Lucia, Olivia, Caleb, Evie Grace, Charlotte, Ocean, Kinley, Tiana, and Carney. Let's give them a huge round of applause. Well done. Absolutely fantastic. Well done to all of our stars this week. As Melissa says, you are superstars, and so too are all of the children who are our remarkable readers this week as well. Absolutely brilliant stuff. And as I always say, keep it going. Just amazing work. To think we've only been back a couple of weeks for the summer term and seeing some of the standards we've seen, just brilliant. Well done, everyone. Now it's time to move on to attendance. I have to tell you that our attendance, let me get this right, look at my email from Miss Williams. Our attendance this week has yet again been pretty super duper. As you know, we get quite a bit of movement at North Ormsby Primary Academy. So we've had some children come again, and we've had some children move out of the area and who are looking for schools. So we always look at what our attendance looks like with those children still on roll, because they are. We won't take them off until we know they are absolutely safe and in another school. And we also look at what our attendance looks like without those children, because at some stage they will be moving off our roll and going to another school. And our attendance this week has been 96.98%. That's pretty much 97%. 97%. That is at least a full percent higher than the normal United Kingdom average, non-COVID, of course. And nearly 2% higher than we usually get here at North Ormsby, which is always pretty outstanding anyway. So 97%, you should be extremely, extremely proud of yourselves. And when I say yourselves, I mean teachers, I mean pupils, and I mean parents. Thank you so much, because it takes wonderful support to make sure you're in time, in school every day and on time as well. So well done, 97% is incredible. There have been 3 classes. This is why it's been so good. There have been 3 classes that have 100% this week. Last week we had 1 class. This week we have got 3 classes in school that have had 100%. Not a single child off or mega late. How absolutely outstanding is that? And there are 2 or 3 classes that, barring 1 absence, would also have been 100%. So it's just been amazing. So these 3 classes, what I've done is, because we haven't got the time to spin the wheel 3 times, I've already done it. And in 1 minute's time at 3 o'clock, I've auto-scheduled my screenshots of those spins of the wheel, and you'll be getting those in 1 minute's time, probably 30 seconds or so. Let me tell you who they are after a cool little drum roll. 3 classes with 100% attendance. They are Miss Tumulty's class, Mrs. Slinger's class, and Mrs. Dixon's class. Congratulations, 100% this week. Absolutely amazing. And your teachers should have your spin of the Wheel of Fortune in their email box in about 5 to 10 seconds, so you'll know what your prize is ready for next week. As Melissa says, wow, big capital W, capital O, capital W. It is absolutely wow, 100% attendance, but attendance generally for everyone, amazing. Well done. A couple of really quick messages before I leave you. We were contacted today by someone that works for Middlesbrough Council around the census. So any parents watching, either now live or recorded later, if you haven't completed the census, please do. You are liable for a £1,000 fine. And I've been asked just to get in touch to make sure that you are aware of that. And if you have any reason, any problem, any issues as to why you haven't done that, then please either get in touch with us. We don't mind acting in the middle, or get in touch with Middlesbrough Council so they can support you. But please, 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 even though the date has gone, you can still get that done and avoid what is a pretty hefty fine for doing so. It's a very, very important piece of work in the government's eyes, and we must all do it. So if you haven't completed your census, please get in touch with us or get in touch with Middlesbrough Council, who can help you with doing that. Something a little bit more positive. On Monday, can you believe it is Tim's birthday again? That's right. When we first went into lockdown last year, not long after going into virtual learning, I remember us celebrating Tim's birthday. We got loads of wonderful work done, birthday cards and stories and posters and pictures. Well, it's his birthday again on Monday, and he's 6 years old. So we'll be doing some little celebrations for Tim and his mighty 6th birthday. And that means Tim would be in year 1, of course. And I'm sure your teachers will have something lovely at some stage on Monday planned to celebrate that as well. On Friday, we will be celebrating the 100 Challenge. Now, the 100 Challenge comes courtesy of Captain Sir Tom Moore and his family, of course. They're working with the NHS and a lot of other charities to put together the 100 Challenge. And all we have to do is think of something that we can do 100 times, but that's a little bit of a challenge for us. So on Monday, we're going to send out some information to you as parents and to actually at the end of today, I'm going to send you some information. But on Monday, we will decide what our 100 challenges are going to be. So for our younger children, we'll be all doing them together, and you can decide them with your teachers. For our older children, there might be an opportunity to do individual 100 challenges. And then next Friday, a week today, we're going to do all of those challenges. So you might have to come in your sport kit, depending on what it is. You might have to bring something in. One thing you will bring in is a £1 donation, and all of the money that we raise will, of course, go to the absolutely sensational NHS. So more information coming later today, but also on Monday with the detail of what your challenge is for the 100 Challenge that we're doing in partnership with Captain Sir Tom Moore's family and some other charities that are involved. So very exciting week to look forward to, on top of the normal wonderfulness that goes on here at Nopper. That's it from me this week. Thank you very much for joining us. Well done again to all of our remarkable readers and our stars of the week. Have an absolutely amazing weekend. Please stay safe. Always, always, always choose kindness, and I'll see you again next week. Goodbye for now.